Come on, Al.
He's still talking.
No.
Hold on 1 second. I didn't have my intro live up. There we go.
Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something. I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger. Nobody call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue.
What is up, y'all? What is up? It is your girl EJ, the TV junkie, and y'all, I know that you're here for the All the Queens Men live, but we got to take a moment to celebrate our girl Tamika's Den. It was her birthday over this weekend, and we just want to let her know how much we love and appreciate her, and we definitely want to give her her flowers. She's always there for people. She's always showing up. She's always coming through. So we just want to say how much we love you, how much we appreciate you, and we thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this birthday celebration. Peace.
Right on.
Power to the people, okay?
Mhm.
Man, ain't nothing on TV. Let me go on over. Oh yeah, Tamika Den. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you spend a Saturday.
The crossroads. Meet me at the crossroads so we don't get lonely. Can you feel a brand new day?
Wait a minute. I'm hearing that it's somebody's birthday. Happy birthday, Tamika's Den. Hey, we're sipping one for you. A lot of people say happy birthday, but you know me, I'm a little bit different and over the top. So I gotta sing it to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Hold on. Happy birthday to you. I'm Moda J. Yeah, we love you.
What's good, everybody? It is your girl, Tika the Shun of All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Acts, and I just want to send a very special birthday greeting to the one and only Tamika's Den. Go, Tamika. It's your birthday. We're going to party like it's your birthday. Listen, you girl. Shout out to the #1 VIP of Virtual Club Eden. I just want to thank you so much for your time, your effort, and everything you put forth to coming and kicking with us on Virtual Club Eden. It is always an amazing time when you are in the virtual building. Just want to wish you plenty of love, peace, and blessings, okay? All right, girl. Enjoy your time, all right? Stay ruthless.
Hey Tamika, I hope you had one of the happiest birthdays. I hope it was all that you imagined and more. You deserve it. And I hope you have a blessed and prosperous new year.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now into the den, Tamika's Den. And since we are in the den, we want to wish her a happy, happy birthday. Tamika, you are such an inspiration to me. You are such an inspiration to others. You are a light that never dims no matter what you have going on. We love you and we appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being my friend. Love you.
Hey, Tamika, this is Letitia. Happy birthday to you, girl. I'm wishing you all the best in the blessings, all the joy, and all the love that you can stand. Have a fabulous year, and cheers to another year of life. Hey, Tamika, get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. He a good guy. How the hell you know whether he good or bad? But baby, let's get into it, honey. Let's get into it. Jack is dead as a damn doornail. Jack ain't making he up out of here. And baby, I need Rashawn to run. Okay, run, baby, run. Don't kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den. Baby, appearances is damn right because finally we got a new damn appearance from these girls, bitch. It's a new damn day, okay? Okay, who is being weak out here in these streets? Who's slipping out here, y'all? Dead man walking. How about trifling man walking? Now, let's go ahead and get into this episode. Break it on down. Take it from the top. You know how we do.
Thank y'all. Y'all over here making me cry. That's so sweet.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. We just wanted to say happy birthday to you because, we love you, girl. We love you. We love you so much. But it don't stop there because this is about you. And I just wanted to make sure, we wanted to make sure that you knew that you were loved and that you knew that everybody rock with you. I don't know nobody who don't rock with you, dang it. I think that I'm so blessed to have met you. Like, I'm so blessed. I know that if I really needed you and I needed to pick up that phone and call you and be like, hey, and you would just listen to me, I know that I could do that. And that's one of the best things about you is that you will just listen. You are just there. You'll give your opinion if you want it, if somebody want it, but you just there and you just listen and you always show up for everybody. So I really appreciate that. But I got some other people who wanted to stop by and say hello and say happy birthday. Let me bring up the first person. Hey.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Tamika? It's crazy. It was less than
What's up,
we was like
Torian?
the last time we was talking together, it was less than 24 hours ago. We was cutting up on your trivia night.
Yes,
It's
we
crazy.
had a
Like
ball.
we had a blast. Just
Mhm.
celebrating with you and having a great time. You know, shout out to Candy. Like sending me that message, and I said, of course, I'll definitely pop on through. And she said, make sure you don't tell nobody. I said, I ain't gonna tell nobody. But yeah, I'm glad. Shout out to you and shout out to all the ladies up here doing y'all thing every week. Just like I always tell people, I said I can come on here and I can talk about the stuff that I talk about, but with the stuff that y'all talk about, that takes a lot of dedication. With all the stuff that y'all do talk about, that's a lot of love that y'all put into whatever it is that you do to be consistent as you are. And Tamika, you have been very, very consistent. One thing people always ask me is like, especially with me having I guess you can say the subscriber count that I have is what does it take? I said one thing I always say is consistency. And Tamika, you are very, very consistent with everything that you do. I always say my favorite segment of yours is the what to watch. And I'm not saying it to be biased because I always ask, can I come up and do the what to watch with you? And you usually always say yes, which I'm very appreciative of. But also, with the trivia nights, um, definitely keep doing your thing. I don't know what goals you have, but whatever goals that you do have for 2025, they're already here. You already put them out there in the universe, and if you didn't, I already put them out there for you. So all you have to do now is just simply receive it, and it's going to come back to you tenfold.
Oh,
Aw.
thank you.
Thank
Y'all is
you.
trying to really make me
Thank you
mess
so
up
much.
my makeup. Okay.
Thank you so much, Torian, for coming through to say happy birthday. We really appreciate you coming through.
No
You
problem.
know, if you want to stick around, get in the audience for all the Queens men. I know you probably don't look at it, but feel free.
I'll probably leave back out because I know. Listen, like I told you, I don't. This isn't really my room, but I do support it. I already hit the like button.
Thank you.
That's all. That's really all that matters. I already hit the like button because like Moochie said, got to get you up in that algorithm and make sure you
Okay.
stay in that and make sure you stay in that algorithm. But
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop out. But again, shout out to each and every one of you ladies. Y'all doing your thing. A special shout out to Tamika. Happy birthday. This is your weekend. I'm sure you celebrate. And I was in the back listening. You said that you still sipping on that coquito. You've been sipping on that coquito since Christmas, since before Christmas.
Yes.
But
That's
yeah,
what's
but
up.
Mhm.
shout out to you, but again, shout out to y'all again and have a good show.
All right.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Torian.
All right,
Tamika,
yeah. We need
yeah.
to see if
Back
my
to you. Back
I
to
need to
you.
see if my scene is gonna work because I don't know if it's gonna work, but we gonna see. Give me a second.
Ooh, look at. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh,
Wait
girl.
a minute.
Oh my.
So let me see if I can get
Hey.
we got somebody else here that want to come out and and
Mm.
and say a couple of words.
Where is BabyFace? Where is
No, we don't
BabyFace?
want baby face. Leave
One
him
second.
here.
Let me see. I gotta move it around.
He got like 300 apps. Like what?
Mhm.
I'm gonna just move us down for a second so I can bring the other person up. Give me a second.
Oh, EJ, you worked overtime, girl. Look at here.
It really wasn't that much to do. Okay, here we go.
I know you got it
Hey,
like
Boo.
like that.
Hey, happy birthday.
Hey,
Happy
Angel.
birthday to Mika. Happy birthday to Mika. Happy birthday. Happy birthday again. Happy birthday
Thank you.
again, girl. You know we love you, so that's why we are here. And we're always gonna be here for you, no matter what. Birthday or no birthday, we always gonna be here to celebrate. And you
Oh,
know me, I
yeah.
like to laugh and cut up and act a fool. So I'm here for all that. I'm here for the smoke. You're for all of the smoke.
I know that's
I
right.
am here. Yeah. So yeah, just wanted to stop in and wish you a happy birthday. I see all these men. That's like y'all ain't tell me I need to bring some dollars up in here. Where my damn dollar bills at?
That's
You know,
right.
I ain't know
Yeah.
all the men's was up in here. Okay.
Always
Oh,
bring
I
your
ain't know.
dollars to Club Virtual Eating, boo. Come on now. Gotta bring them dollars.
I see. I said, Lord, where I been? I'm like, I ain't know all these men's was up in here. All right.
Well, thank you so much, Inga, for coming through. We really, really appreciate you. We appreciate you coming through and showing love to
Yes, and
our
I
girls.
support all the ladies. I support everybody up here always. You know, even if I don't catch y'all live, I always try to catch the replay. Just do the thumbs up and all of the stuff. So yeah, y'all always support me. I'm gonna tell you, Tamika, and I have to give shout out to Moochie as well. They the ones who even got me going with it. They like, you can do it, girl. You can do it. You can do it. And now it'd be Tamika be telling me every week, you know, I want to quit. Every week I get tired of YouTube. I want to throw the phone in the trash and to throw the computer outside somewhere. And they were, no, girl, don't quit. They'll just take a little break, but then get back into it, you know. So I do
Yeah.
appreciate all the help that you give me behind the scenes and all the laughing and all of that stuff, you know. So in 2025, we're gonna get. I know we've kind of taken little breaks from doing collabs, but we're gonna get back into it and get back and doing our thing. So
Yes.
I appreciate all y'all.
Aw.
Of course. All right, boo. Well, thank you so much. We'll
All
talk to you
right,
later. All
all
right.
right. See
All right.
y'all.
Bye bye. And then we have one last person that wants to come up and say hello.
Hey, one time for the birthday girl. Hey, two time for the birthday girl. Yes, I won't make this quick, but yeah, I wish you a blessed and wonderful birthday. Okay. I
Thank
enjoy getting to know
you.
you when we do our sisters recap, and I enjoy hearing you ranting about those ladies and stuff. So, and you are definitely an inspiration when it comes to dropping content. Because every time I wake up, I'm like, Tamika drop what? And I be forgetting that you was a night owl. So you
Mhm.
definitely inspiration with dropping content, and I do enjoy your self care Saturdays, and that's really dope. And I really appreciate
Aw.
that content as well. And I just hope this year for you is filled with love and laughter, and I hope you feel celebrated because you are so deserving. And I just wish you have a wonderful and blessed year.
Aw, thank
Aw.
you.
Thank you, Mo, for coming
All
through. We
right.
appreciate you, boo. We'll see you later.
All right.
All right, now, girl. We just got a few more things, and then we're gonna jump into this All the Queens Men live. But not only did we want to celebrate, you actually have one more. We got a message from someone. They sent us a message. Let me find it. Give me a second. They sent you a message, and it's actually
Hey
from
Tamika,
another
it's your
YouTuber.
birthday. Yes, it's PG again. I know. I've wished you happy birthday 5011 times and I've sung it a few times as well. But I ain't tired of doing it, okay? Because it's your time to be celebrated, okay? Just know PG loves you. I appreciate you and all you do. And keep rocking in this space, girl, because you are doing the Lord's work, okay? You are over here being a mental health advocate, being an entertainment advocate, okay? You're educating the people on how to get their mental health right and putting people up on shows, okay? You don't put me up on a few shows, all right? And you actually helped in my mental health, okay? So I appreciate you for all the laughs, all the entertainment, and keep rocking, girl, because you are doing it. All right. I appreciate you. And I love you, my Capricorn sister. Turn up for the rest of the year, okay? Because you deserve it. Toodles.
That part. But it don't stop there
Y'all is
because
just doing too much right now. I can't even keep it together no more.
but you know, you're not only an inspiration to the people that are around you that work with you on a regular basis, but we also had a few people that wanted to say a few words. So I got a few more messages.
Happy birthday, Tamika Den. This is RDRD in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I wanted to let you know that ever since I found your channel through TBC on YouTube, I've enjoyed watching your witty commentaries on recaps of television shows that we all enjoy watching. Your beautiful smile and warm spirit shines through on my television screen whenever I see you. But what I wanted to tell you is that what I appreciate about you the most is how you always make me feel so welcome whenever you see me in a chat. You have no idea how much that does for some of us, especially in a space that can feel very intimidating at times. I wanted to take this very special time to tell you just how much you are appreciated from those of us you don't even know. I wanted to wish you a very happy birthday and a prosperous new year. May the Lord continue and bless you and to keep you in perfect peace. From Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Hey, Tamika,
Thank
happy
you, Auntie,
birthday.
Auntie.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday today, tomorrow, next week, next Monday, all them days. Happy birthday. Wishing you all the best, all the flowers, all the love. You heard me? From the NO to the NYC. Happy birthday, boo.
Happy birthday, Tamika. This is Samira Barney, one of your faithful supporters. I hope that you have a wonderful birthday, and not just that, I just want to say thank you for being an inspiration. I have had a lot of sad and down days, and when I do, all I know is I can come and tune into you, and I'm going to be in a good mood, whether you're talking about your daily routine or you're talking about the movies. What I love most is when you have like the lives, when you do like the karaoke and everybody get involved, and that's when you can see your true personality and your true light definitely shines. So I would like to say happy birthday again, and we love you.
Happy birthday, Tamika's Den. I hope you had a
Okay, thank you
wonderful
so
day or are
much.
having a wonderful day. This is West Coast Barbara. I just want to let you know, keep doing what you're doing, sis. And how I met you is being on Moochie's review, The Hammer. And I just like the way how you were talking and making me laugh. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. So happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday. Okay, so let me get everybody back up on the
take it no more.
screen. You so serious. Let me get everybody back up on the screen so that we'll be covered up by little balloons. But you know, we gonna keep this eye candy. Let me take this off. Give me a second. Let me find everybody. Oh, hold on. We got another person that came through. Hold on. Hey, girl.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, sorry, child. I'm on location, but I just wanted to stop in and say happy birthday to Miss Tamika. And thank you for all that you do, for supporting us, for that self-care that we all need, baby. Okay, telling us what we need to watch, and just for being an all-around great person.
Oh, thank you, Kira. Thank all of y'all. Love y'all, child. I don't know how y'all did this one, but I appreciate it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
We love you,
We absolutely
Awesome.
love you. But okay, y'all. Do you have anything to say before we go ahead and jump into this?
No. I can't say nothing else. Y'all so sweet. I really, really, really appreciate it. More than words can express. I wasn't expecting to come up here for this review and be crying. We ain't supposed to be crying in the club.
You ain't supposed to be crying in the club. That's all right. So we're about to hit this other intro, the intro, and we're about to get into it, and we're gonna regroup, y'all.
Later, ladies.
Stop smoking, no cooking the
Bye.
Cooking on your shit, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something. I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger. Nobody call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. It's bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas a savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My it's bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. Niggas a savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. Raindrops, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your shit, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something. Hey, I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger. Nobody call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. It's bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas a savage, ruthless. We got Records on records, got backers on backers, I'm riding around.
Hey, what is up, everybody? What is up? What is up? Y'all already know what time it is. It's your girl, EJ, and y'all know I got my girl, Tika Deshawn. We are here because the season finale just went down of All the Queen's Men, even though somebody done made another mistake over there at BET Plus. Shout out to y'all. We love y'all, though. Somebody put series finale, and I know that was a lie. But anyway, we got to talk about this mid-season finale. We got to talk about it. We got to, talk about all the stuff, all the predictions that we came up with, all the stuff, because I feel like we did really good with this, right? What you think, Tika?
Listen, yeah, we definitely did really, really good with this one. But listen, at the end of the day, I'm gonna need BET Plus to get it together because when I saw that whole little note up there that said something about some series finale, I was like, y'all are not about to get my blood pressure up today. Okay. But this episode, our predictions were y'all predictions, I'll say, because I'm always wrong, but y'all predictions were pretty good. So I'm just looking forward to diving into this episode. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, for those in the chat, yeah, they had if you watched it on Thursday, like I guess when it first came out, they had series finale up there, and they had me like tripping because I was like, wait a minute, series finale? I know that's a lie, but I'm pretty sure it was just a mistake. So anyway, oh, Inga, you so silly. Nah, that's that's him. You see him? Inga's so crazy. But y'all already know how we do it. Cannot do this by ourselves. We have a crew that we talk about All the Queen's Men with, and we're about to get into it, y'all. First and foremost, let me go ahead and bring up my girl Letitia's in the building. Hey boo, VIP.
Hey, VIP.
Let's
Vibe check.
go. Cause in the
Okay.
club, we all fam.
Okay, in the club. Vibe check. How was this episode for you?
Woo! It left me wanting so much more, but it was so good. I love how they introduced the additional characters and the storylines. It makes us look like, okay, we know that there's so much more to come. And I can't wait. I'm excited about it.
Okay, that's what's up. Tika, what was your vibe check?
Girl, my vibe was like, where the hell is Tommy? Tommy, where are you? Should you be at the front door? Anyway, the vibe, I'm always, listen, I gave it a 9.8, and that was only because of that ending. There were so many things that were revealed to us, a few moments that were revealed, some reactions that happened, and, I was here for it, 9.8. I know I'm always extra and over the top, but I liked it.
It's okay. Listen, I'm here for it. I love it. That's why we love you. Shout out to Erica Zane. Hey boo. What is up? Now we're gonna bring out, hold on, let me go ahead and bring out Candy girl.
Hey.
You are my hey, look at you looking good in the club. Hey.
I had to dress appropriate for the
Okay,
party.
listen, I'm the only one dressed down now. I'm like, dang, all y'all don't win to change clothes. It's okay though. It's okay. It's okay because I got this.
Your background is.
I know, right?
Got my boo up there. It's okay. Do that little nip.
What's your vibe check, boo? What's your vibe check?
I enjoyed the episode as always. I'm about like Tika. I'm gonna give it a 9.5. Because, and I'm taking off 5 points because of that foolishness at the end. They playing with our emotions. Like why waste that footage? Why even like y'all? She could have been doing something else instead of playing with Madam. Like no, we not. Yeah, we don't like these types of visitors. So that's why I took off 5 points because that's an unnecessary visit. What's his name? Calling BabyFace, but yeah, BabyFace. Being a jerk. That was expected. What's her name? Trouble.
Namesake. Trouble.
Living up to her name.
I just need her to zip her lips. That's all. I just need her to make sure she keep her lips zipped and don't cause no trouble. Or more trouble. For us at Club Eden because we got to go back to work. I don't need my job shut down. I need some money. I need some coins. But I enjoyed the episode. You know, it was as expected.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. And of course, last but not least, I was trying to give her a little time to get herself together. Hey, boo. Vibe check. I think you're on mute.
She didn't cuss us out.
I
too
know,
many
right?
times, I know.
Hey y'all. We back. This was good. I wanted more. I felt like I could have used a little tiny bitsy more, but that's probably just me being selfish. But we also got a lot. You know, we got a lot when Madam was concerned. You was right about Tony and her shenanigans. I didn't really give a damn about Amp and Dom and them, and I didn't give a damn about Babyface either. But you know, we see the direction it's going. We know what's going to be happening, and we got a lot with Blue, and I'm worried. Child, they raising up my blood pressure.
That part.
Chance to give my rating. I'm giving it a 10 only because of the cleverness of this episode. The way they delivered the news and us getting all the real names. I'm like, okay, chef's kiss for me.
Girl.
So I
Yeah.
love it.
Xavier, Jerry. Who can name all the names? I started to do trivia, but I had to take the trivia out because I wanted to make sure we did the birthday celebration. But one of the questions was gonna be the names of these people. Who can name the names? What's one name? Tika, one name.
Demetrius. Okay.
Oh Lord, Tika.
And
Tisha.
Alonzo.
We know he's
The only two I need to be concerned with.
Please take Demetrius off. What's the other name? Tisha, give us a different one.
Ronnie, Tyrone. Okay. He looked like
That
a
right there
Tyrone,
was
too.
funny. Candy, you got one? I'm just waiting on y'all to. Girl, that's his real name.
Kenny Haynes, baby.
Jerry Brown. Was that it? Jerry Brown?
Yeah, that's what I was
Jerry
waiting
Brown.
It's Jerry.
I said, so y'all really
That's
not gonna say
Babyface,
Jerry
right?
Brown. And Xavier. We're not gonna forget about Xavier Anthony. Okay?
I was trying to remember. Did they call him Xavier when he was on Sisters? I know this is a different show, but I was like, where the heck Xavier come from? Like, thought the man name was Anthony, literally.
Maybe his name is Xavier Amp Anthony, but Amp got to be like a, you know what I'm saying?
I think
It's a
Amp is a nickname for Anthony.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I know an Amp that's named Anthony.
Okay.
Like, really quickly,
You low,
You're low,
Letitia. Can
Letitia.
you come up some? Hold on, let me see if I can push you up.
Okay. Is that
Okay,
better?
try it now.
Okay, is that better?
That's a little better. Let me put
Is it
mine.
better? Okay. Well, I'll just.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
So I said, did we also get Trouble's name? I could have sworn we
Aaron?
heard. That's what
Her
I
name is
thought her
Aaron.
name was. That's what Detective David said. Aaron. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna stick with my 10 then.
Okay, 10. Okay. Erica, I agree. I want to see some more El Fuego too, but the only reason why I want to see him is because I want to see him go dark. But you know, he was getting on my nerves because he wasn't acting right. Go dark. I think this is just a front, though, to be fair, y'all. I think he is just pretending. So we're going to roll with that thought process. Let me go ahead and bring up a little bit of something so we can actually get a visual because Lord knows I can't remember my mind. So the name of this episode, of course, was called You Got Served. We all know why it was called You Got Served. We've already did the vibe check. Oh, did I? Okay. I was going to say I forgot to. Never mind. So when the episode first opens up, of course, we got daddy issues going on. You, my daddy, Jerry Brown, you are 99.9% the daddy, okay? We all saw this coming at some point. We've talked about it. I've been cussed out about it. I'm not going to bring it up tonight, though. But we've talked about it, right? And we know that now that this is truly Babyface's long lost son. I did get some questions. I didn't get a chance to put them up here of stuff that people put in the chat. Comments. They were saying that how could this be his son? Babyface has to be about 20. I'm like, y'all, Babyface is old. Babyface got to be in his late 30s, maybe around early 40s. Babyface is not a youngster. He is the oldest one out of this bunch, and he got to be on that end of it somewhere. He's definitely not in his 20s.
Yeah, when you go to the BET Plus on their actual I'm sorry, y'all, on their Instagram page and maybe even on their Facebook page. But if you look at, they did like this thumbnail of the age ranges of all of the dancers, and they had Babyface in his 30s. So it kind of make a little bit more, make a little sense somewhat at this point.
Yeah, especially if he in his later 30s, because
Right.
he probably had that kid around the time he was, a youngster. You know what I'm saying? 16, 17, 18, somewhere around there.
Yeah,
That's not.
somebody left a comment saying, wait, these dancers is almost in their 40s that we watching. I'm like, it's not that hard to believe.
Yeah.
Not hurt my feelings. I like what I see. Okay.
Okay. So let's talk about it though. So now that you're the daddy, now what? Because y'all know I got a theory. I already put my theory out there. I already did a video on this whole Quincy situation, but I need to know what y'all thoughts are over Quincy, Babyface being the daddy, and we already knew how he was going to react. Tika, talk to me just about the revelation of it. Were you shocked, girl? Were you in amazement about this whole thing? Or what were your real thoughts, though? Seriously, I'm sorry. I'm just being extra.
It's all good. After 2+2+2 finally went together with all the little different clues that were put in place. For me, of course, in the beginning, I was like, oh, they got to be siblings because of the whole age thing. But then when it came into the light that Babyface was the pappy, it was like, okay, well, it's possible. He got that facial reactions. He got the dance. That's why I did like the little comparison dance routine with Babyface over here and Q over on the other side. Just to see how they moves, if their moves are simultaneous or whatever the case may be. But it was cute. They gave it to us. Babyface a dirtbag. That's all I got.
Okay, girl, that part. Tisha, what you think?
Definitely, after we discussed this 10,000 times, like, yeah, okay, we understand he's going to be the daddy. Oh, we were just hoping he wasn't going to be such a jerk. We're just hoping there'll be just a little bit of piece of humanity in Babyface, and he just disappointed. Of course, he just couldn't suck it up and just swallow his pride and give that child some kind of, or not child, but give that young man some kind of acknowledgement. And I'm just so disappointed. Ugh,
Okay, just horrible individual. Candy,
horrible. Yes,
what's your
ma'am.
thought processes?
On.
Girl, what we been talking about?
Wait a minute.
I can't with you.
I'm trying to get my
You
head.
fine. I'm just messing with you.
No, my thought process on Babyface, he's a dirtbag. I think, as Erica Vane says, heavy on the dirtbag. It was on par for him. It tracks. I didn't expect him to embrace him or hug him and say, "Oh, son, thank you." I didn't expect him to do anything positive in this finding. I didn't think. I expected him to go tell Madam, Mama, he bothered. I expected that because Babyface is a biatch. I expected all of that. That did not. That's what he is. That's why I've been bothering Tamika all weekend about Babyface. But hey, he's being himself. I don't expect him to do anything else but that. And he did that. He did that. He did that shit. What he said, I don't have to be your daddy no more. Like, you grown now or something. I'm like, dude, what the ham and cheese is wrong with you?
Right.
But it was on par. It tracks. That's him. He's a jerk.
Okay, Tamika, what are your thoughts about Quincy, breaking the news? Were you shocked? Was this a huge revelation to you that Babyface was the father, and how Babyface reacted in this moment?
No, I mean, at this point, after the last couple of weeks that we've been talking, I'm pretty much was in agreement. Like, yeah, that makes sense. It probably is his son, and he always a dickhead. So I would have been more shocked if he would have actually been like, "Oh, son, come here, I didn't know." Then that would have shocked me. But I felt like he pretty much stuck with what his character was. I did think he was gonna break a little bit when the guys was talking about it, and he was like, F y'all, and saying he still didn't want to be bothered, but then he actually went to have the conversation. I thought maybe we was going to see a slight turn, but no, he just wanted to reiterate, like, get lost, hit the road, Jack. I don't want nothing to do with you.
Okay, no more, hit the road, Jack. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think Babyface reacted exactly how I thought he would react. I don't think that he did anything different that I really didn't expect. The fact their coworkers got a peer pressure and shame you into talking to your son and was still ignorant did it for me. No coming back from that. I agree. I don't know if Midnight's younger than Babyface. He looks older. Listen, Midnight got a hard life, girl. Midnight got a hard life. It's different out there in the streets for Midnight.
Yeah, I think
Right.
it's just that he had a rough life, and maybe that's
And
why
then
he has the
and
attitude
mid,
he has.
and Midnight on that powder too, so he definitely having a hard life.
So, he might look a little bit younger. Listen, Tamika, you not on drugs after all, girl. Like, no, this plan to me is going to backfire in these two face. At least I hope it backfires in their face because y'all know that you cannot drink from the same, what they call it, the same contaminated water. I'm just going to make up some shit right now. You cannot drink from the same cup of contaminated water, right? Because if you just make it make sense, just go with it. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. Just you can't do it, right? Because if you do, then everything that follows after it, right, is all gonna be contaminated, like every last single bit of it. So what's the point? What's the point? I don't get it. But these two have irked my nerves just so badly. They suck.
Yeah,
What are your thoughts about this whole
I'm over
situation?
this. I'm over this. They better not get away with this. Somewhere down the line, this got to backfire on them because you acting all high and mighty, but at the same time, you doing corrupt, underhanded, backhanded stuff that you ain't supposed to be doing. Just the so-called catch, the bad guy and put them away. So now we breaking all the rules and it's okay. And we acting like we covering all the bases, but I feel like this is gonna blow up on them in the same way they thought they was firing her for, drugs coming up in her system. Them three gonna be fired on, and probably gonna be worse, which I want to see the worst.
Okay, that part. Naima say she knew she wasn't on no drugs. She said she knew this was a lie. Okay, and now she hugging Davis like Davis did her a favor and all of the things. Is this gonna backfire on these two?
Absolutely, especially the fact that Madam and her attorney Lovett knows about the whole about her being tested hot. Basically, it's definitely gonna kick them in the butt. Yeah, they think they have some things on Madam, but nah, this is not gonna work. Unfortunately, this is an epic fail. It was a very ill planned decision, a dumb decision to try to take down Madam. I understand that was the ultimate goal. However, because Madam is aware, it's not going to work. And of course, Madam or Attorney Lovett is going to throw it all up in their face. But I felt bad for Naima because I'm like, she's just so innocent. She has that naive innocence. Like she's, as they say, she has book smarts and not street smarts. But she was so excited to go back to work, girl. I'd have been like, can I get an apology or something? She was just like, oh, I can go back to work and right back to her desk.
I would have told them put that job and stick it where the sun don't shine. Because y'all threw me under the bus and rolled over me twice. Oh no, they would have had to kiss my behind. Okay,
that part.
No.
It's a lot of things wrong with this case, though. I mean, like everything is poisoned, like everything is tainted, like every last single bit of it. Even this, girl was. I mean, she was getting her back blown out. This stuff has to come out. Like they're and I guess that's what frustrates me sometimes and irritates me just a little bit. But I know I tell y'all all the time, suspend reality. But sometimes I just be so upset because I'm like, look, Madam's not supposed to be in this situation because X, Y, and Z. Okay? Period. Like
they're out here padding cases and they're walking HR violations. I mean, they're playing out this whole thing in the middle of the hallway. Who does that? You don't do any of that stuff. You have to do that stuff behind closed doors. So, if anything else, if they don't get them on the sloppy mess and all of the padding of the cases and stuff like that, at least get them on the HR issues. Okay, something. In fact, add them all, please. Get them out of there.
Clean sweep.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So, man, bump these two. I gotta move on from them.
Bump them three.
Okay.
All of them. Oh, not guilty, Beyonce. Okay, listen, my girl is not guilty. Okay, because we already knew that she wasn't guilty up in here. Because what she do? She ain't do nothing. She ain't do nothing. They ain't got her on the stuff. They got her on some old bogus charges that don't even matter. And the person that they should be locking up is Doc. But we love him too much for he may be a little slow, but we still love him and we don't want him locked up either. But don't you think that's the more logical person that should be locked up? Is his shirt with the blood on it after all? But here we are. We are on a witch hunt for Madam. We are out here trying to get her. But Madam coming there with that gangster walk, with that gangster model walk. Girl, stop playing with me. Tisha, who walk better than that? Who walks better than Eva? Okay, Eva. Okay. When I saw a clip of Eva, y'all, when she first went to Top Model. Somebody had it floating on Instagram. I said, "You damn right, girl. You better walk." I'm sorry, but the walk gives me every single time. It just gets you right, y'all. Go ahead, Tisha. Is Madam? It's what did you think about this whole trial scene when she walked in there, or the not trial, but not sentencing,
Court date.
court date thing. You know the
She walked in as the new host for America's Next Top Model. Okay, period. They was clapping, the whole the whole crowd was cheering, and the judge, he was being such a hater, telling everybody to be quiet. Just like what? No, she's model walking. She is giving us face. And also, she is not guilty. The end. Like, why are we doing this? You wasted all the taxpayers' dollars, wasting it on this mess. She is about to get off. She didn't have no business being here. Just please, just stop the madness. Can we just get the gavel right now? Case dismissed, please.
exactly. Because the whole point is that at the end of the day, she like Ember said, she guilty for a lot of things, but this ain't one of them.
Right.
This ain't one of them. Like, get her for something that she actually did, but you can't because you can't prove any of this stuff. And that's the problem right there. Candy, how was you feeling about my girl rolling up in there saying, I ain't guilty? Not guilty.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So that means my headset don't work. So on that note, because I got it on mute. But anywho, yeah. So as fine as she is, she cannot be guilty. Like, why? Why is she gonna be guilty? She looking too good. She got the fur on. She got the hair laid, the lips popping. Like, she too fine to be guilty. Like, what y'all gonna do with her? Where y'all gonna send her? Where y'all gonna take her? She guilty of a lot of things, but what y'all trying to pin on her? That's not her. Like,
Okay.
you want to holler about she threw. She pushed the man. Oh, jeez, I'm in the dog. While I'm talking, you know what? That might be Detective Davis over here back behind my, you know what? God damn
Okay,
it.
Detective Davis, get away from my girl because why? Okay, you're not even
Let me
supposed to be in club eating, not virtual
listen.
club eating. You're not
But
allowed.
it but anyway, we gonna finish this off camera. So yeah, like y'all should have took it down to season 2 when she blew up the deaf people or when she pushed that man out the hospital window. Do that. Whatever y'all trying to track right now, it ain't tracking. This ain't it. Okay? Like, no. Get not guilty,
Okay.
bitches. Okay.
Let me go back for a second, y'all. I forgot to shout out to Marcus Vaughn. We appreciate the $2 super stickers so much. You sent in 2 of them. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate it. And of course, always, guys, we welcome super chat. So make sure that, if you're feeling like you want to give a super chat, then definitely go ahead and show some love to anyone on the panel. So let me go ahead and move on from this because my girl ain't never gonna be guilty. Let me tell you that much. Let's talk about Fuego, y'all, because listen, I have been waiting for Fuego to turn dark for like ever since I came to the idea that okay, I am gonna be a Fuego lover because he already fine, right? And so I love to look at him already. But Fuego be tripping sometimes as it relates to Madam. And everybody knows that I ride for Madam. Please, people, don't try to make sense of it. Just go with it. This is how I feel. I love Madam and she can't do any wrong. I don't care how many deaf people she blow up and all the things that she does. It just is what it is, okay? However, there is this one little caveat that I have. I don't feel like what she did to Fuego that it was necessary. And therefore, I have a soft spot for Fuego, but I really want to see him go dark. That's all I want to see. Can Fuego please go dark? Right now, he's making it seem like he's not going to, but something tells me that this is just a front. Tamika, is this a front?
I don't know that as a front because I think, we all know Fuego is just good at heart and he's a church boy. But you got to watch out for those. I feel like something else is going to come up where he ain't going to have no choice. And it's going to turn that switch and it's going to be on and popping. I don't know.
Listen, Erica, she is guilty, just not for what they trying to get her, not for what they trying to get her for, but she guilty of something. She guilty of a lot of things, just not this one. They gonna have to come better.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to take the Davis do some more work. Like, it's a lot of stuff we can get her for. What you trying to get her? It's not even her dirt. That's not even her work.
Yeah.
She had nothing to do with
but that wasn't the only thing that she was going to court for. They got multiple charges on her, not just that T-shirt situation. They got multiple. She's the godmama. She the godmama. So they gonna literally load her file with all kind of charges that they can come out the net.
I need to hear the list as her honorary lawyer. I need to hear what's going on. I need to hear the rest of these charges because right now the one that I'm hearing being an accessory, how's she an accessory to what exactly? I mean, we ain't building no RICO cases or nothing like that. There ain't none of them type of cases. What is she guilty of exactly? And DeMarcus, do not start with me today with this. People be justifying Madam and she dead wrong. Davis is dead wrong. Davis is at least Madam is what she is. Madam is a criminal and she owns it and she walks in it. Davis is walking around here acting like she is supposed to be good, but she's not. She's doing criminal things. So, I mean, how far away from a criminal is Davis at this point? Everything that she has done. Boy, stop.
Yeah, she'd have hunched my man for 2 damn seasons. Like, come on.
I mean, okay, that's the worst part right there. Out here hunching on Candyman like that.
And you got it behind your
head. That is for the community, baby. I mean, Doc is for the streets. Anybody that's game to ride that pony, honey.
And I'm Candy Lane. Hello.
Oh, Lord. Well, if it's a RICO case, then they're going to have to come with more than what they got. They don't have enough for a RICO case either. Come on. They don't have enough. They ain't got the right stuff if this is a RICO case. They gonna have to come with something a little bit more than what they have. And what they building is all tainted. Like, it's just so tainted. Now, Lola could be a problem. She could be a little bit of an issue. We're gonna have to get rid of her. Sorry. Sorry. She gotta go. Anybody else got any comments about Fuego before we move on?
Of course I do. What? What?
I tried to bypass it, but
I know you did. I know you did. But what we not gonna do is act like I ain't sitting here to talk about my man and defend his actions. Right now, he has to get full information before he could just go off the hinge. You know what I mean? He's gonna at some point. And as he's talking it through, he's talking to Big D, Little D, Small D, Capital D, about this situation, just making sure that this is something that he really wants to do. But I think in my mind, he's going to snatch those 2 dudes up and he's going to question them. And then he's going to find out that Madam had something to do with this situation. And then that's when he going to go dark. Just my thoughts. And I love seeing the 2 of them have a regular life, like normal outside the club, at the barbershop, something normal versus always being stressed completely out. He ain't stressed when he on that stage, though. He looked like he's so relaxed. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about Fuego.
And his body roll. I know you do. But that's okay because, listen, I done came to the Fuego side. I'm here for Fuego. As soon as he turned dark, I am all the way in. You can't tell me nothing. You can't say nothing about Fuego no more. Okay, not on this panel. You can't say nothing about Fuego. It got to be all good things as soon as he turned dark and come. I don't even care if he be against Madam. I just want to see Fuego do something different besides be this good boy. I'm telling you, I feel like Fuego would be so great as a darker character. I would love to see it. Everybody talking about Fuego, the best thing about Eden now that dime dumb. listen. But when he turned dark, though, listen, he's still gonna be a good thing about Eden too. I love Fuego though. Fuego is my one thing. My one thing. He just my one thing that I be on the fence about. Damn it, Fuego! Don't do me like that. I can't stand Big D though. He can stay where he at. Move in with me, Tisha. Move in with me. Dime says yes. She gonna move in with this with my boy Amp. Okay. Amp has done a lot of things. Does Amp deserve forgiveness? I don't know. Amp has done a lot of things. I really was hoping that these two would move on from each other, but y'all know I am a family person and Amp is part of the family. But I really didn't want these two back together. I could just done without it. What you think, Tisha?
I didn't want them back together either. I girl, don't do it. It's gonna be the biggest mistake of your life because baby, you not sure who this baby is by. So no, it's gonna be all bad if there's a question about who is the father. And I feel like Amp can't be trusted. Like he can't be trusted with his own thoughts when he goes dark. And I think it could be a dangerous situation with her, with him. And I don't like them. So I don't care about them. I don't like them. Either one of them.
Y'all funny
They're
in
both
this chat.
annoying. Young boy said Dime is annoying as hell. Absolutely. Both of them are.
He said Amp is a simp and hold on, let me see. Let me find it. Young boy said Amp is a simp and a soon to be stepdad. That's funny. Yeah, he might. Do y'all think Candy? You think he gonna flip out when he find out that Dom is pregnant? Because we know she pregnant.
I've been saying that the entire time. He gonna take her. He gonna take somebody out when he find out. It might be his mama. Okay.
Y'all
Somebody
don't think
gonna
Amp
leave
is
him.
reformed?
Baby,
No.
he's too close to the edge every day. No ma'am.
Don't push me, cause I'm close.
And I didn't like this getting together. I didn't like them moving in. I'm like, I thought he had to buy her a car. He told me something. Look at your keys. Look at your. Look, all this is a big key fob. Like, what is that, Amp? Like, I did not like.
Listen, a little less. Take it down a notch. A little less on that, okay? I understand. Just 2
Ladies,
notches.
ladies, do y'all want Amp to put a key on y'all keychain? Hell no. That would.
Tamika, what was your thoughts about this move in with me situation?
Listen, I had to turn my camera back on, even though I don't know what's going on with my camera right now. It's giving me problems. But no, first of all, when I first saw this scene, when we kissing, she on her way to get her nails, I'm already saying, do she live here now? Like every damn minute you here. And then we gonna surprise her. Look at your keys, check your keys. I want you to move in with me. And we gonna say yes 2.5 seconds. I'm just like, I guess because you always did any damn way, but nobody wanted this. Nobody asked for this. Like, child. And yes, when he found out about this damn baby, everybody gonna be in trouble. Y'all better run and hide somewhere.
Listen.
Yes.
And it was
I'm
so ironic that little D was like, I don't want no damn baby, so I wear my rubber. I was like, not well enough, apparently.
Okay. Y'all know I'm gonna play the devil's advocate because that is like the role that I love to play when we talk about all the Queen's men, because it is such a special role and someone has to take on this whole thing. Okay, so I'm gonna play the devil's advocate and I'm gonna say that Amp might just be a reformed person. Not to, and if he's not, hold on, let me put a caveat in there. Let me put a list in there. And if he's not, he is in the bloodline of Cadillac and Madam. We know that now. You know what I'm saying? Like he is in the bloodline and they be popping off real quick. So even if he is not, it's not his fault. It's genetic.
Yeah, genetic mental illness can be carried through. I'm just saying. So yeah, no, because we know what Madam do to damn people. I'm just saying.
There we go. So I was like, girl, no, EJ, you're a hopeless romance.
I'm here for Amp, but I'm not here for Amp and
Oh
Dime.
no, girl.
I'm not. I'm here for Amp.
I did not want them back together.
I'm here for Amp.
I think a baby would actually soften him.
Krishan Rock.
I think that Amp would soften Amp. A baby, that's something he's never that we know of that he's never had. So I think that would, soften him. He loves Dime. even though their relationship is a little toxic, he loves her. Hopefully, hopefully she don't mention Big D. But then there's also a moment when the guys are talking in the locker room, and they say something about they call me Big D or whatever, and he said, and Amp says to Big D that ain't what Dime said. So maybe Dime already mentioned the fact that they
He did.
had a 0.5 second moment.
He did say that. I thought I heard that, but I thought I was tripping because that sounded like some stuff I would have said. And I was like, did I hear that right? And I was like, nah. And I didn't even try to go back and rewind it. So I did hear that.
I think he was just. I think he was just saying that just to take a dig at him. I don't know. Maybe she did. Hopefully she did. Because if she didn't, yeah, you're right. He would probably be initially excited about the baby and maybe soften him up, but it's gonna make him, no pun intended, harden up once he find out. Because first thing Big D gonna say, oh, well, maybe that's my baby. We did it on the dance floor.
Yeah, but we know that Big D don't want no babies. I really think they're gonna take us through this roller coaster of like, whose is it? Who's that?
Yeah.
And then I think it's going to turn out to be Amps. But I think there is going to be a huge thing before we actually get to the fact that it's going to be Amps. I think there's going to be this huge blow up. And I honestly think that Amp is going to have the opposite reaction. I think because everybody believes that Amp is going to have this negative reaction, I think that he's going to have a different type of reaction, possibly. I do think that that just depending on the type of person you are, just depending on who you are, and this is just my opinion, but I do feel like sometimes when people have children, sometimes they can soften them up a little bit and just, like give them a little something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, and give them a sense of responsibility sometimes. So it just depends. Like each person is different, but I do feel like that can happen. I mean, I've seen it happen with people.
And one other thing though, EJ, also keep in mind, Amp's father and he don't get along at all. So if in fact he does become a father, he may want a relationship with it. And even if the baby comes out not his, he may still want the baby, want a relationship with it, just because of the fact of the way that he and his family or he and his father, are towards each other.
That's
my thought. If that's how they write it, if that's how they write it, but
plus he took the thumbs down for me too, because he was sticking up for BabyFace, talking about something. I mean, if a person is not ready, they just not ready. What, sir? But if you're doing the do, it don't make no difference if you're ready or not. Women aren't always ready to be mothers either. But guess what? If the baby come, the baby there. So guess what? Now get ready.
Well, didn't Midnight say that?
Yeah.
You gotta stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
And Midnight got all these kids out here. I mean, that shouldn't surprise me. But the fact that he takes care of all his kids. But if we think about that, if we look at Midnight, he looks like a very stereotypical, and I'm just saying this, he looks like a stereotypical guy that might not have no interest in none of that. But then he turns around and is like, I take care of all my kids. Da, 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 da. And I was just like, I mean, and I know taking care of them financially is not the same thing as spending time with them and, nurturing them and all of that. But it just shocked me that, that was the first thing. He was like, I take care of all of mine. So, but it don't shock me that he got all these kids out here. Midnight be doing a lot of... I haven't rubbed my man's chest in a minute. Hold on, let me rub it. There we go. Okay, gotta get some good luck.
I just don't see this ending well.
You think he gonna unalive her?
It's something that's gonna happen. I mean, I just don't see it ending well. I can't see Amp accepting a child that's not his, especially when it's big D's or little D, unnecessary D, useless D. And then the way she should have told him, like you could have told him this. I think it would have been better if she had told him.
I agree.
That's what's a gripe for me. Tell the man so he don't be out here looking stupid. Thinking it's his when the time comes. But no, Dominique, I ain't got
no. This is Eden. I don't see no happy endings happening in Eden. Period.
And I can agree with that.
No,
It is,
thank
it
you.
is, it is eating.
Mm-mm.
Babyface says it's me or him. Boy, peace. Bye bye.
Bye.
That's exactly what I said when he said that. Tamika, when Babyface told Madam it's me or him, what were your thoughts? I mean, your first thing came to your mind.
He dumb. I mean, the audacity. Why did you think you was first of all gonna come in here and give Madam an ultimatum about any damn thing? And then on top of that, you haven't even been bringing in money. You getting lazy since you've been over there with Tandy. Okay, and Quincy out here getting the dollars. He making more than you, and he got private events on the side. So you playing catch up right now with your son, and you trying to run away from him because you don't want to be a daddy because he grown. Like, this was so ignorant. I was glad Madam was like, "Is there anything else? Can I help you? Was there any other questions? Any suggestions? Like, get the hell up on my face."
Exactly. But you know, it is what it is. He think he the prize. He always think he the prize. Tika, is he the prize?
Not at all. But we do in the defense of Babyface, and I never have a defense for this fool. But in defense of Babyface, this lady, what's her name? Chanel Johnson, decided to wait 18 plus years to let Babyface know that he has. Matter of fact, she didn't even let Babyface know he has a son. She told Quincy, "Hey, this is your dad." So I kind of blame her as well. Yes, Babyface had an ignorant reaction, but the mama, she holds some responsibility. She shared the responsibility of this as well, because who knows, had she told him 3 seasons ago he had a son, that he would, react a little bit different. Now, for him to go in and drop demands and ultimatums on Madam, like, you really played yourself with that, Babyface. Y'all literally wasted 2.3 minutes of our time to see Babyface go in there whine like a little child and then get basically, "Okay, are you done or are we finished?" Like, that's literally how Madam was with him. So, there's no growing up for Babyface at this point. I don't know if it's gonna take something traumatic or what for him to be a better person, but at this point, he's a baby, literally.
Yeah, and I do think that I agree with you in the sense of, like, it like, you should tell the father about their child. Like, you shouldn't keep that away from them and give them the choice to say either I want to be a part of the child's life or not. That, I mean, the right thing to do would be to, I mean, I can't imagine not telling a person that they have another little person around regardless. I just think that that's the fair thing to do. Would Babyface have stepped up? I don't know what Babyface would have done, to be honest. Like, I really can't tell you. I have no clue. What I think Babyface would have done was make sure that he didn't bring no problems to Madam and pay, but I don't think that he would spend no time or nurture or care, like, in that sense. But
Yeah, he
we
didn't
also
want to
have
be
never.
bothered with the first baby, but we also, I feel like, didn't get enough info about the mom. Like, even when Quincy started to tell him, I was actually wanting more. When he just said, "Oh, my mom, gave me your name when I turned 18," I was kind of like, that's it? Like, you know what I mean? I wanted a little bit more with that story. We don't know her backstory or what their situation was. So for me, I could have used a little bit more
Yeah,
in
and
that
I
baby.
also. Yeah, right. Let me say this real quick and then you can go. But also, we
Mhm.
actually don't have any context. If we go back to the first season of this, when we saw that, that's what I said, I agree with you. We don't have a lot of context, because if we go back to the very first season of All the Queen's Men, when Babyface is in court, we know that he was paying her money, but he was mad because she was spending the money on herself and not spending it on his child. We don't have any context if he spends time with this kid, what he does with it. They never travel back to that. They never tell us. We have no clue. The only reason why he wasn't paying her was because he felt like she wasn't using the money correctly,
Right.
and instead buying red bottoms and all these other things. So I can't 100% say.
Still not right,
Yeah, I can't
but
100% say what
mhm.
because they don't show us that. If they showed us this and they gave us some context around this, because even with Midnight, I didn't even know this ninja had no kids. let alone that he was paying. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I didn't know that. So I feel like if they give us more
Mhm.
context around it, because right now we're assuming that he didn't want to take care of his kid, but that ain't what he said. He said, Your Honor, she's spending the money on red bottoms and all this other stuff, and that's why I don't want to give the money to her. That don't give me enough. That don't give me enough to make an assumption about it. Like, but by his character, but by what we see in him, then that gives me like that. I can make an assumption, but it may not be right. Is what it all
Right.
boiled down to. But who said they wanted to say something? Go ahead, boo-boo.
Me. So because we know we suspend reality when we watch this show, I'm gonna say this. So what if Quincy was in the kitchen dancing one day, rolling, and his mama said, "Well, baby, let me tell you something, because I'm sick, mom. So I gotta tell you something. Your daddy is a scripper down there at Club Eden." And he didn't know where to go. So he finally got the change to come catch the bus to get to Atlanta, Georgia, to get to Eden. And then he see that this man is his daddy. So how about he just found out the man is daddy? Like, he might not have known until his mama saw him like rolling in the kitchen, TikToking and
You
stuff.
so stupid.
And so we can't say the mama didn't tell him. She just didn't really. I mean, she did tell him until it was like it's. He's still a jerk. I'm just
My
trying
thing
to.
is, from what we have seen him for his character, we don't know what the circumstance was. She may have tried to tell him, but we know based on his character, this fool is no good, period. And so my thing is, and I got my own thing about my daughter is good and grown, and I receive child support. I don't care about him arguing about child support. The money is the least you can do because you don't do nothing else. So what if she was spending it on red bottoms? You're reimbursing her anyway because she's the custodial parent. So I ain't trying to hear that shit. But the other thing is, I'm giving Babyface absolutely no credit at all. I don't care if she whispered it in his ear one time. He didn't listen. He was never gonna do anything, and it proves it because here he is. Quincy's grown, and you don't have to do as much for him, and you still didn't even want to say, "Okay, well, can we at least be friends?" Hey, well, tell me about yourself. You don't even want to know about the young boy. That's crazy to me.
Yeah. Babyface is trash. I ain't never gonna like him, period. Okay.
Yeah, Babyface is
And
absolutely trash.
what the fellas was saying to him, and they all have their demons and their ways and their things they fighting, but they all was telling him, the truth in the end. They was like, well, if anything, you not buying diapers, you ain't buying milk. Like, talk to him man to man. When he said he's a man, it was like, so are you. Like, go in there and see what he did. You even have a conversation with him. And then for you to have the conversation and him to be like, I just want to know you. I wanted to know my dad. I wanted, to see if we could build a relationship from this point forward. It's like, nah, no, thank you. I'm good. You go your way and I'll go mine. You 18 already. So what I'm supposed to do? Really? But it wasn't a shock to me. That's like I said, what I expect from him. I would have been more shocked if he would have actually been like, you know what? Yeah, let's go have a drink and talk.
Yeah, now that would have actually shocked me. But let me just say this right quick because I'm gonna say it. At the end of the day, I 100% respect everybody's opinions, but I do not agree with people spending money on stuff that is not for their child. We don't have enough context to say anything about Babyface's current child. We do have enough information to say that Babyface is a jerk and Babyface ain't shit, and that he had an opportunity right here and he didn't take that opportunity. But the show ain't gave us no context on this other baby. So I'm not ready to jump out on the limb and say that he don't spend time with the child, because shit, I still don't know if Midnight spent time with his kids. But I'm assuming I can make a lot of assumptions. I can make a ton of assumptions when it all come down to it, but I really don't know. Is what I'm saying is if we don't have the information, how can we say it 100%? We can say what we can say about Quincy because it's there. I mean, he didn't even want to go in there and say anything to him. He didn't want to talk to him. He didn't want to even give him a chance. And I thought that was trash of him. But I'm just going back to this other situation. I really wholeheartedly think that people should spend money on what they're supposed to spend it on. If it's for the kids, you spend it on the kids. You don't spend it on yourself. Not like that. I'm not talking about like bills and stuff like that, but I'm talking about buying red bottoms and all that shit. Hell no. Tika, your thoughts?
Yeah, we not buying, we're not getting money that for child support and spending it on red bottoms. That's just irresponsible on your behalf. How about putting the money in the account for the baby to go to college? Or how about, I understand rent got to be paid, utilities got to be paid. I get all of that. I understand you got to have food in the house. I get all that. But the whole red bottom situation, no, that's a little too much. And I see if you say, "Oh, she was buying her clothes at Walmart," then that'll be a different type of argument. You know what I mean? But that's not what, that's not what he said. So again, just like you said, EJ, we don't really know. They didn't give us a lot of context as to whether he was even, and it seems like Babyface was actually trying to spend a little bit of time with the baby mama by him saying every time he go to see the baby, the mama got the spending the money on the red bottoms and all this other stuff. So I mean, I don't know. He definitely is handling this situation with Quincy wrong, but believe it or not, I have heard a grown man say that because the child is over 18, I can't raise them, I can't tell them what to do. Yeah, you can. You don't have to actually tell them what to do. You can talk to them, encourage them, give them a little guidance. But it's Babyface. Maybe at some point, because we still got another season to go, maybe at some point, um Quincy will be able to kind of soften Babyface a little bit. He'll get a little more information. He'll get more context. And who's to say that this mama wasn't married to somebody and kind of help? You know how people keep secrets. Like, I ain't gonna tell you who your daddy is until you hit 18, and then at that point you can go and do whatever you want to because you're grown. I mean, who knows? Like you say, they didn't give us a whole lot of context when it came to that. But at the end of the day, we already knew Babyface was garbage, especially when he did what he did to Ray Sean, which I don't know if you got a slide for that, but at the end of the day, we know that Ray Sean as well as Quincy are going to have to team up and they're going to do some damage when it comes to Babyface.
Exactly. And that's what my theory is. My theory is that after Babyface rejected him, rejected this relationship or even trying to know him in any type of way because he felt like he was too old. I feel like Quincy is going to come for everything he have, especially after Rayshawn told him all of that stuff. Like after he told him exactly what he did, now I have a personal vendetta. Like not only did you hurt my homeboy because he seemed to take a liking to Rayshawn, but I just don't like you. You're a horrible individual. So now I'm gonna come for everything you got. And when Miss Tandy says those words, she wants some new meat. The first thing he finna take is his sugar mama. And his sugar mama finna be gone. And then your car is gone because we know that car ain't in your name because you ain't smart enough to put that car in your name. So that's about to be gone. And then you finna take his spot because if you keep making money like this, Madam is gonna fool around and put you in the big house and you're about to go over there in the other house. That's what's about to happen to Babyface. So he needs to get his ish together.
Yep.
Absolutely. Tisha,
thank you, because this was blowing my high.
You're so crazy. Tisha, she is triggered and I still don't trust her. I know that they haven't given us much reason to believe that she is an op, but I don't trust nobody in this Club Eden world. But Blue was triggered. Blue was definitely triggered. They're out here doing this situation where they are, shooting the things or whatever. I don't even know what they call it. They out here shooting the bow and arrows and stuff like that. Yeah, they shooting the bow and arrows. And, she is having some emotional responses to this. And I feel like we're about to see a moment where Madam and Blue are about to have their big thing. Like there hasn't been that moment yet where Madam has strife between her and her two most trusted people. What are your thoughts just kind of around that? I have that on a later slide, but I just wanted to put them together now because since we spent so much time on the other thing. What are your thoughts on that about this moment that she's having with the therapist, do you still trust her or not? And do you think there's going to be a strife between Blue and Madam?
I think that this therapist is really good at what she does. She is getting Belinda to open up just like she needs to, but I still do not trust her. Doesn't mean she doesn't have any ulterior motives, but she's still good at what she does. I like that they're exploring this. I think that Blue is going to I don't think that for some reason I don't feel like there's going to be such a big rift only because I mean, there's going to be some difference. You can tell that Madam is like, okay, what's going on with her? You can tell she doesn't want to distrust Blue, but in her eyes, Blue is moving funny. But I wish she would just simply tell Madam, hey, I'm going to therapy, but maybe she doesn't want to seem soft, to Madam. But I think Madam cares about these people. So she can continue to, I guess, heal. To me, remember I told y'all a couple weeks ago, I think it's weird. I think it's weird that we're looking at Blue to heal, although we look at her profession, what she does for a living. To me, they don't go together. So I'm supposed to heal over here, but I'm still supposed to do this dirty work that doesn't sit right with me in terms of like quote unquote healing.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. I think the question was, what did I think about this? I think this therapist is doing a really good job, but I still don't trust her. I think she's an op.
I think so too, girl. Candy. Puff, puff, yeah, mother. What you think, boo?
I don't trust this heifer. I never did. She doing a good job. I guess so. If Blue is opening up or if Blue is exploring, is doing something. Blue was in a trance. Blue was about to take this lady out because she was triggered. Like she was about to put this thing in this lady's face or forehead or whatever. She was going to take this lady out. I was scared. I was like, oh snap. And I'm like, because I didn't know if she was in a trance or if she was just in her mind or whatever. I don't know, but Letitia said she's doing a good job. I don't know. She's asking all these tough questions and making her doing all these things. I guess it's what therapy is supposed to do. I don't know. I still need to go, so I can't say yes or no. But that lady be done pissed me off a long time ago. They were like, she asking all these questions because I'd have been like, Blue, you talking too much. You asking, lady, stop asking me these questions. What do you want me to say? So I don't know. I just hope. I said a long time ago I thought Blue might quit. I thought Blue might quit, and I still think Blue might quit because, like Tisha said, she can't heal and get better if she still does a job and still has to do what those things like unaliving and and taking unalive bodies to be placed in a home and set up like it's like they died at home. So she's not going to heal, still doing the job.
Absolutely.
But I still don't trust this lady.
I agree with you 100%. I don't agree with her either, but I do think that Blue is starting to open up. But it does beg to differ about how is she going to heal when she still has to go and do all the dirt that she has to do. So I definitely get that. Tamika, any thoughts on the therapist before we move over to what Madam was doing?
I like seeing that scene, but I was kind of like, Miss, I remember you saying in the therapy session that, we was doing something nonverbal, but we still damn talking. I said, not us going out here and having the talking practice, and Blue wasn't impressed because, she said, baby, this is like for camp kids. I'm a grown woman that was a sniper, but, once she explained to her, the breathing and you making sure you hit the target and all of that, it was a way for her to be able to relate and get through to her. I'm very interested in this journey that Blue is taking, but at the same time, definitely it's complications and kind of a conflict of, interest that you working on yourself, but you still here at this job and you feeling like you got to hide it from Madam, which is now causing problems between you and Madam, where she's second guessing whether she could trust you or not. And on one hand, I definitely get it because it's like all of a sudden you're not answering my calls. I have to keep checking in on you to see what's going on. But I also kind of would expect that Madam would know that Blue is definitely not doing anything that's like against her as far as the case and all of that to tell Tommy that he need to check in and follow her. I don't know. I'm kind of like, feeling a little funny about that side. But I'm like, I don't want to see them go on the war. That's not what we want. So, they stressing me out.
Absolutely. What about this scene? The very next scene we get is Madam throwing darts at somebody and hit him right smack dead in the lip. And Tommy had to educate her on what that lip piercing was, and me too. I still forgot what he said, but this outfit is cute. Come on now, Madam, looking cute. But yes, Madam just be doing stuff. Like every time we turn around, she just doing something. Lord
And
have
this
mercy.
is why Madam ass need to get locked up.
And listen, first of all, that is not the case.
Yes,
Okay, she'll need to
she's
get
crazy.
locked up. People need to stop
Psycho.
stealing from her.
Psycho.
Okay, they need to stop stealing from her. But this is a lot. But you gonna learn today to stop stealing from Madam, okay?
Yeah, he definitely won't take nothing else. At the end of the day, you're right. He definitely won't take anything else from Madam's cash register. Nothing will ever come short. Probably
Okay.
short by a penny, and she counted that penny and was like, "Here we go." And then here go Tommy with the Chinese star. You want to use this, Madam? No, she don't want to use that. She don't want the man to be unalive. She just want to teach him a lesson. Tommy, go somewhere.
Okay, that part. Hey, Aries. Hey, boo. Reconciliation, y'all. Tika, you can start with this one. What do you think about this whole thing? Is his mom gonna break his heart?
Yeah, she gonna break his heart straight off the bat because yeah, it's cute that she brought his favorite food. I appreciated that the bonding, the moment, that reconnection or that reconciliation. But once he finds out that things are not quite right, then he's gonna get back in his feelings. But I think he still, if he's wise enough, he will keep a certain distance from his mother. Um, so that way she don't crush him as much as he could possibly get crushed. But the pork chops look kind of good, even though I could only see a portion of it.
Yeah, I spelled reconciliation wrong. But anyway, we're not gonna talk about that. I didn't go back and spell check. But
It
anyway,
looked right to me.
girl, it looked wrong to me, but I don't know. I can't spell no more, so I gave up. Anywho, I think it's this age that we're in. We don't write no more. But anyhow, Tisha, how you feeling about this? Is Amp going to? I mean, not Amp. Is Tony going to break Amp's heart? Is this real?
I do think she's gonna break his heart. But I do think it's real. Like I really think she is feeling guilty and wants to, rekindle this her relationship with her son. But I hate that Amp is so trusting of her so quickly because I need baby steps, and I don't know if I even trust those pork chops because people just coming out of the blue after ignoring you for a decade or so. I don't trust her. Come on, Amp. I don't like Amp either, but I don't want him to get taken out by his mama. He didn't.
Dang,
He didn't done
Amp.
enough. She didn't
We
done
don't
enough.
like you. Yeah, I agree. Tamika, is this going to end badly for Amp?
Yeah, the 99.9.9999 is probably gonna end bad for Imp. Okay, her and her raggedy ass pork chops coming in here with this fake foolery, trying to warm up to him. I mean, I do think there's a piece of her that really do want to have this relationship with him, but either he gonna end up taking her out because he gonna find out that she up to some damn shenanigans and having to make a choice between her and Madam, or her going after Madam and thinking she's slick. It might be the one to get caught in the damn crossfire. I don't know, but it's definitely not going to end pretty. And all of them be forgiving and getting too comfortable with people too damn fast. Dom did it with him, and he doing it with his mama.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. Candy,
Yes, ma'am.
is she gonna break his heart?
Break
my
heart. We knew she was gonna break his heart when they said she was coming. We knew it was gonna be some big. And what season we in? 4, 5. Yeah, and we hadn't heard nothing about her until now. Yeah, it's a bunch of fugaziness. I don't trust her. I never did trust her. I didn't even know what she looked like, and I didn't trust her. I just knew she was gonna be on some BS. Um, I hate that he is feeding into it, but I know he has to because he's trying to, he's trying. But I need him to keep his head on the swivel. Don't be stupid, sir. Don't be stupid, young man. Not for two women.
What you say? Don't be stupid, young man.
Yep. Diamond your mammy. Like, don't be stupid
Girl.
for two of them now, okay?
Listen, we already talked enough about BabyFace. I ain't got no more talk for him. Trouble stay troubling, Tika. That's all she do. Her namesake is never mind. Trouble stay troubling every single time. I saw this coming a mile away from the very first time we saw her out here. But I do think that Blue made a mistake because I want to talk about those two things together because we is inching over the hour mark now. But I do think that those two are gonna kind of tie back into why Madam is gonna be so upset with her. I don't think she's gonna tell Madam about the phone call because Blue is so, she going through something right now. And if she doesn't tell her about, because if it's me, right, if I'm the criminal, right, I'm going to get trouble out of that jail. I don't care if she was out there slanging in front of my thing. I'm going to get her. You know why I'm going to get her? Because about to be in the middle of a court case. I'm in the middle of a trial. I can't have trouble ass up here in the jailhouse. I got to go get her. But Blue dismisses her really quickly. Talk to me about that. And did you see this coming a mile away?
Well, yeah, I saw Trouble getting in trouble. She stay in trouble, just as the thumbnail says. As far as, because I mean, how could she not get in trouble? She out there hustling Molly Sue, Tina Puppy, Popane, like she's out there selling stuff she ain't got no business. She's selling herself, like just doing the utmost, calling people broke just because she broke. And she was just doing too much, and finally she got snatched up. Yeah, Blue kind of made a poor choice in not deciding to tell Madam and also not going to pick up Trouble from the police station because it is going to come back. I think it's going to come back. I could be wrong, but I think it's going to come back to kind of hunt Madam because at the end of the day, Trouble is facing 20 plus years in prison. So to keep herself from getting that 20 years, she may have to potentially attempt to or potentially flip on Madam. And I hate it for her because if she decides to flip on Madam, she might end up unalive before she can even testify.
Okay, out of there. Does anybody else have anything to say about Trouble? Like, did you see it coming, or do you think that Blue made a mistake? Maybe talk more so about the Blue side of it. Does anybody have any thoughts on that?
Listen, I don't give a damn about Trouble. The only thing I want to see them go there to do is if y'all got somebody that could get in jail, like how y'all be sending people on the inside to get packages, even though they get the wrong damn packages. Send somebody in there to take her out her damn misery, okay? Put her ass in a box. I'm tired of Trouble. She had no business selling drugs outside of freaking Club Eden. You knew what time it was. Even Ray Sean with his slow, we always be saying he's slow, but he's smart enough to know, and he warned her. And she still came right back. And like the cop said, yeah, I stood here so I could set your dumb ass up. Like, oh, God, this lady irks my damn nerves.
Okay, Trouble, stay troubling.
It's too funny, Lord Jesus. I love it.
What you say, Tisha?
She's a loose end. She's a loose cannon and a loose end. And I agree. Goodbye. Because, ma'am, what are you even doing?
Anybody have any thoughts over this? We kind of touched on it a little bit. Will there be a Blue versus Madam, baby, possibly, potentially?
I hope not, Lord.
I hope it's just a conversation and not a real versus,
Yeah, I really don't want to see that. I could see it turn that way, but I know DeMarcus put in the chat that he could see Madam taking out that daggone therapist. I could see that too.
Get rid of the therapist.
Okay, I could see her taking out the therapist because you're messing up my business. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because she was, I could see that. We already talked about this, burnt it down to the ground, moving past that one. Let's talk about Midnight and Renee. Tika Douche, girl. Why your girl so thirsty? Why?
Child, they need to flash her with a whole bucket of water because she done got her some good midnight. She done got them fingertips and she has lost her doggone mind. They played out their little role play situation and now she just think, oh, we're gonna be a couple and I'm gonna cook for you and clean for you and I can do your laundry and I'm like, girl,
You
what
can
is
get a
wrong with
man.
you? Did you not have you never ever been apparently you ain't nobody laid it down on you that good to where you got to follow midnight who got the dustiest eggplants in the doggone club. I'm just saying, but she want her some midnight. She want to be his a long time lover, and he's just like, I'm not, I'm not here for that. I don't, unless you coming out the pocket to pay me. No, there's nothing we could do. And why is it $1,000 for dinner and 500 for him to smack on her cat? I'm just confused about that.
I think it was time because girl, I was sitting up there thinking the same thing. I was like,
Okay,
I was thinking that
time. It
too.
gotta be the
okay,
time. It
okay.
gotta be
You
the
will
time.
actually take care of the dinner itself.
I ain't
So
mad at it though.
the dinner itself.
Can't say she
Now,
ain't mad at it.
My price,
once you,
my price be high for stupid shit like that
once you
too.
try to put it on
Boy,
Afterpay, good night.
no.
She said, I wanna can I she said, can I pay you tomorrow? Girl, no, because the way I would not pay him tomorrow
No.
after he done listen, you done licking it and filling it down. It's over with now. It's done.
Right,
I am
right.
not paying you
Mm.
tomorrow. Midnight ain't done. Midnight said he already know. He don't do layaway. Nuh-uh, we not finna
Yeah,
layaway
no layaway
nothing.
team.
Not gonna happen.
Layaway dinner, so that means he gonna have to pay for dinner? Girl, bye.
Girl, that part. Okay, cause right? Okay. And you know he ain't finna do that. But we
At
see where this
all.
is going. We know that she about to cause the way y'all see the way she popped off at Blue, the way she popped off at Blue let me know that she got a little demon in her. And
Yeah.
that she about to come, she gonna
Mm-hmm.
come for him for everything he got. Why these jokers right here? Kenny, Alonzo, Xavier, Jerry, Ronnie, and Demetrius. Why they fall for this? They thought she was the new fluffer. Even Fuego was over there in her face talking about, I won't need your services, but Fuego, stop it.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, I'm like, wait a minute. She calling them by their government names. I just was already giving her the side. I don't understand why they were so welcoming.
They so excited.
Yeah.
Like y'all ain't never seen
All
Cat
they saw
before?
was new.
Okay.
New booty.
That's all they saw. That's all they saw.
They needed to appreciate Vicky, okay? Because didn't nobody want Vicky services, but she come up in there and y'all want her services. Look how D was over there looking. I was like, y'all doing too much.
Yeah, and it was funny because at first wasn't it Doc that was like, yo, we need, to make sure it's better security. How you got back here. They needed to keep that
Yeah,
energy.
Babyface said that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
how you even get in here? Like, where's security? Where is
Yeah.
security?
That was crazy. Yes, that they even allowed her to talk to them as long as they did. Like they told her who she was. She didn't tell them that I'm the new fluffer. Oh, you are a new fluffer? Yeah,
And
I am. Y'all
and the way
stupid.
she looked like
You
she
don't
didn't
tell
even know
nobody.
what a fluffer was. Like her and Detective Davis didn't know what a fluffer was. Oh, they paid somebody to do that? Yeah, they do. But yeah,
Yeah.
she got him. She got him.
She gave
Mm-hmm.
them eyes,
Okay.
all right.
Got him, coach. But who she
Big
didn't
old
get though,
elbow.
Tinker? Who she didn't get?
Tommy,
Tommy was on them
he
Tommy
was
skeets.
said,
hiding.
Gates.
Tommy said, what you not gonna do is get at me. Tamika, there was another part to this though. We know Tommy's scared of a lot of things, little dogs, and stuff, and processed servers, apparently. But
Don't do that.
but Madam told him that she needs him to watch Blue. What were your thoughts about that? Because we kind of talked about this whole Madam and Blue thing, but this to me just pushes it to another thing. Is this out of care or is this out because she said some specific things and even Tommy insinuates they're thinking, can we trust her? Have they got to her? Like this ain't a
Right.
I'm worried about her. Say this is what she finna do. Like it gives it scares me. It really does. I don't know what's about
Yeah, it definitely did. Listen, I had to laugh though when he first ran in there and he told Madam to shush. She was like, "Don't shush me, what the hell?" But she automatically said, "Like, I trust you. I know you good. Like, let her serve you. I know you gonna hold it down." And I ain't got to worry about you. But then on the flip side of that, you're saying watch blue for me, which means I feel like you don't feel you can fully trust her. You saying I don't know, just keep an eye on her. Something is off. It was more so Tommy that was like, wait a minute, do you think, but she was like, what this case going on? The timing, she didn't necessarily say yes or no to that. But just the fact that she want him to watch, I'm like, oh God, like please don't do this. But I'm just hoping. I don't know what her reaction is gonna be. So once he follows her, obviously he gonna see her with the damn therapist. And how is Blue gonna feel to know that she was followed in the first place?
Okay, because Blue got that training. She gonna pay attention. Now,
Mm-hmm.
y'all, the old op is back, and Tony is definitely trash. They want Eden. I saw this one coming a mile away when they said that it was somebody old. I said if they didn't get rid of him, it's him. He coming back. Candy, I'm gonna start with you. I don't think anybody was surprised that Tony was an op. We learned that she was an op very early on, but were you surprised that it was old Jean that she's, and that the ultimate goal is getting Club Eden? We know what he's always wanted, Club Eden, but what does she gain from this? I don't know.
I don't know what she would gain from this. I don't know what her issue is with Madam, other than Madam has Club Eden and she does not. She is stuck with the restaurant. I don't know, because she don't even like the doggone club. So I don't know. What she called a club, like a forbidden place or something. I don't know. But we saw it coming a mile away. I just did not know it was going to be him until I think you or either DeMarcus had said it was going to be him coming back. But I remembered, okay, I do remember the big guy was, pushing up on her back then, back season 1, I think.
Yep.
But I don't know what Tony deal is. That's my thing. I don't know what her issue is. Okay, we know he wants the club, but what is Tony issue? I don't know. I don't know. Somebody tell me.
Girl, I don't know. Tisha, what's your thoughts? What you think?
I feel the same way. I don't know what her problem is, but also I don't understand how bold they're being, just being all out in the open like that. They're not in a secret location. They just out here meeting in public. And that's just, I mean, that's
Dumb.
crazy to me. I didn't know who it was gonna be, but when you gave us your prediction, I was like, okay, well, EJ know her stuff, so I'm gonna go with that because I don't remember Gene that much from back in the day. So here he is, but still, even does he still only want the club, or do they want something else? Like, are they
Well,
trying to?
he wanted the club because he had this deal that he needed the land. It was this big deal with the land, and Madam's piece was the last piece of it that would, basically give him some lucrative financial type of situations. But if she doesn't sell her club, he can't push on with the deal. So honestly, I low key think that the concierge got something to do with that deal too. And I don't know why, but I just feel like he might be somewhere in the middle of that whole little deal. But that's what the deal is. It's some major deal. If they get Madam's Club, they'll have all the pieces of the land. They'll have all the pieces of property that they need to make this, whatever. They never go into a whole lot of detail about it, but I know that they need her club and she ain't giving it up.
Right.
So maybe that's why Tandy is having a hard time getting that piece of land beside what is it, Maddie B's?
Yep.
She said somebody she was having an issue with getting that land, so maybe they got it on lock. Mm-hmm.
But I feel like there's some other. I'm with you about concierge, and remember I told you I think there's an op team that's forming. But I guess I'm more clueless about Tony's reasoning for
Yeah.
wanting to be so against Madam, and why she's teaming up with him to do this. You
I
know.
don't know. That's what I want to know too. Tika, you got any ideas, or can you think of anything? Because I can't.
I just think Madam was her bully. Like Madam used to treat her badly, and she's like, "Okay, I know how to get you." I mean, that's all I can say. That what other reason? Because you said this a while back. Madam don't mess with nobody. They always tend to mess with her. But maybe back in the day, Madam was, siblings. They mess with each other. They tease each other. They do the most. I don't know why she is so dead set again. Maybe maybe Madam stole her man one time. I don't know. Hopefully,
Don't quote me.
hopefully when we come back, because I was hoping, even with this whole Gene Mark situation, I was hoping they would reveal a little bit more as to her why.
Yeah.
Her yeah, maybe at the end of the day, once if they can get if Gene Marks can get all the land that he needs and she has ownership of Maggie B's, maybe they could collab together and all of that will be theirs. I mean, did they ever have a relationship? Her and Gene Marks, how does she even know him? Somebody said, what if Gene Marks was Amp's daddy? Like, we don't even know the connection between the two of them. I don't know. But it's
I
still
doubt it. He ain't cute enough to be the daddy.
oh
I'm
God.
sorry.
He looked
Go
like his
ahead.
mama.
Mm.
Thank you, Miss Renee. It was the evil den of iniquity. Thank you, thank you. I'm talking about some unforbidden.
Oh,
Right, close
I was gonna
enough.
say, you was real close.
Listen,
Any
Right.
thoughts on that, Tamika?
child.
Like, do you have any thoughts on what she could possibly want to gain from it?
Yeah, I don't know what she want to gain. To me, they both sat there and was having a competition of who could say the biggest word, and I wanted Imp to be behind them and say, "Take Club Eat and Win." I really did, but I didn't get what I wanted.
Girl, that part. We don't even have to stay on this too much. I'm actually just gonna go to Tika with this one. Fuego says that he's good, and I think I kind of touched on this earlier, but I just want to spin the block real quick. Is Fuego good? Is Fuego really good, or is he is it Cap?
I think he is. I definitely think it's Cap. I don't know why my camera's not on, but I think it's Cap at this
It's
point.
on.
Oh, it's all okay. I can't see nothing. But okay, so I think Fuego is he has to play the role. He has to play the role. He can't just tell Madam that he's good, like he's not okay with everything, because then she's gonna look at him side-eyed, and things are gonna look a little crazy. So I think he's just playing a role. He's definitely playing a role right now.
Absolutely. And once again, we have talked this into the ground. We know Babyface is a biatch. Your daddy a biatch, Quincy. That's what he is. Did Blue make a mistake? Did anybody else have any comments on if Blue made a mistake? I kind of touched on it, but I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, or do y'all think that it just is what it is? Or do y'all think that this is going to be a point where Trouble could possibly try to get herself out of this situation? I think Tika touched on it, but do you think Trouble will try to get herself out of this situation, Tamika? By turning?
Absolutely. That was the whole point of Davis throwing it in her face. Oh, I'm surprised your boss ain't down here yet to get you. But her boss, first of all, didn't have nothing to do with this. Didn't tell her ass to be out there selling nothing, And so Trouble knows she effed up. And now that Blue did say, girl, especially because I think Blue was going to look into it when she was like, what part of town? But then you open your mouth and say it was in front of Club Eden. At this point, maybe you should have lied, girl, because no, we ain't getting you. You knew you wasn't supposed to be outside the Club Eden in the first place. Blue's my number.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's gonna definitely fall back some kind of way.
Okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
If Blue doesn't tell Madam, that's just gonna make it look like one more thing she's keeping from Madam. So in that case,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think she did make a mistake to not tell her, because at least tell her that trouble is there. Let Madam decide whether or not they're gonna go get her. And like you were saying, I will go get her just so she can shut her mouth. Because
Mm-hmm. So I could.
otherwise, yeah. So you can control the narrative.
Mm-hmm. Because Trouble would be missing in action.
Yeah.
MIA, like
Okay.
I'm a
I know
out of
that's
there.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Gone. Period.
With Champ.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna be right there with Champ.
Okay, in the upper room.
Mm-hmm.
This is no surprise to anybody. Yes, she is pregnant. Stop taking all the acid reflux medicine, ma'am. I ain't your man. We talked about this. $500 for top. Lower the D. That was funny. The witness list. We didn't talk about the witness list, y'all, because we have Keisha. My nose is bleeding. We have her. She's on the witness list. What are you really finna tell, Madam Ma'am? This witness list. Do y'all think this witness list is still going to be in the house when it gets raided? Like, I just had a lot of thoughts when I was like, okay, the witness list is there, and Madam, she get raided before she even know it. Did you look at the list and then burn it, memorize it? Like, what happened? What y'all think about this whole thing with the witness list and with this raid, the warrant thing? Tisha, I'll start with you, then Candy, then Tamika.
Oh, well, I mean, clearly all the witnesses aren't gonna make it to court. That's all I got.
That's
When she asked for that list, it was a wrap.
Keisha, my nose is bleeding.
Even
Do you
though
think this is going to be a mistake, though, Candy? Her taking out these witnesses.
When does it ever work? When is it? I mean, it's always going to be a problem no matter what she does. If she takes somebody out unnecessarily, it's going to come up. And it's always going to be a problem. But I hope she put that list in her pocket, because I think if you have something on you, they can't take it. So hopefully that list is in her pocket or in her bra, like mine, like it would be for me. What's her name? Detective Davis. What her name? Whatever her name is. Is treading in trouble territory. Okay, like, I'm gonna need you to back up. Leave these people alone. Stop doing too much. The witness list will include the bloody nose lady, and of course, I think that's the one that's what's his name? I'm gonna call him Skunk. Smoke's supposed to take out, right?
And
Well,
have
yeah,
fun with it too.
yeah. Have fun with it. I don't know what that means, but Cousin Smoke gonna do it. Y'all know that's Tyler Perry cousin in real life.
Who? Which one? Smoke.
Smoke.
That's what's up.
Oh,
Listen,
really?
He was on the movie vaccine documentary, and I'm like, I remember seeing that man somewhere. Yeah,
okay, well,
Oh,
I
okay.
had to go
he's
look,
a family
but yeah, I'm like,
employee. Listen, TP, I'm your long lost cousin. I know. It's a shock to me too. Go ahead and put me over there in I'll probably go over there in Tika parts over there in that roofless.
oh, I know
I'm
you
just
would.
trying to go see
I know you
Daikon real
would.
quick. So I go holler at him for a minute, see what's up. That's about it. That's it.
Him and
We're gonna
Blue.
run away together. Okay, y'all. Keisha, my nose is bleeding. You just actually talked about that. And that he has to go and take care of her. Hold on, let me see. I think Tika's back. I think her camera is acting up. Let me see.
Yeah.
Hi, Boo.
Yes,
Can
I'm
you hear?
back, y'all. I do
Okay.
apologize. I'm so sorry.
You good, you good. Keisha, my nose is bleeding. It's about to get got, Tika. What you think?
Yes, Smoke is about to get her. He's about to get all in that tail. And madam, if you are giving Smoke the red flag to essay this chick, then you wrong for that. And I hope whatever happens to you, madam, happens to you. Cause she done gave Smoke, which is the mental. We see how Smoke moves. We see how he will unalive somebody and leave their head hanging as if it's a doggone air freshener for a car. Okay, and then he says, have fun. She says, have fun with this one. Come on, madam. But yeah, Keisha, my nose is bleeding. She out of here.
Yeah, bye, Keisha. Okay, bye, Keisha.
And your bloody
And your
Okay.
nose.
bloody nose. Her nose probably ain't never gonna be the same. Let me see if I had anything. Yeah.
He ain't gonna be the same.
Okay. Yeah, she never gonna be the same. She never gonna be in the land of the living again. Madam gets served at the end. I want everybody to talk about this and kind of what your theories are going into, like what some of your theories are going into the second half of the season. Candy, I'm gonna start with you. Madam gets served by Keisha, aka Katrina, aka Detective Davis, aka the biggest op. And what are your thoughts? And do you have any
Oh,
theories?
she probably gave her a Chinese menu like they did on Training Day. So it's some bogus BS that she's trying to get my girl with. Whatever she's going to do is going to fail. They may get something, they may get a lot, but it's not going to. She's not going to be able to use it because she didn't get it right. Or she didn't do something right. It's going to be something, of course, we know, where it's going to be a problem and it's not going to come to fruition. It's not going to be able. She's not going to be able to use it. Especially when it comes to that young lady being drugged at the club and then unemployed and then employed again, and that paperwork went missing. So it's going to be something with this whole situation, and then the house is going to be included, but they're not going to be able to use anything. Tell Al to calm down.
Oh, that's the garbage disposal. My bad.
Oh,
That's my bad.
but yeah, I don't. They're not gonna. And somebody said, "What if Davis plants something?" She just might plant something, but whatever it is not gonna be able to be. They ain't gonna be able to use it. It's gonna come up missing. A lot of things gonna come up missing.
Okay.
Madam not going nowhere. We know that. So
Okay. Tamika, your thoughts on her getting served, and do you have any theories?
Yeah, that kind of threw me for a loop because I'm like, what information did you get that you coming in? I actually could see her, especially the way she been moving, planting something before I could see Madam having anything there. I don't think Madam dumb enough for that. As far as that list, girl, you better swallow that, okay? And I was just wondering, like, did Trouble run her mouth, or do they think that she got drugs there and that Trouble was, selling the drugs for her? And Sandy and that call didn't make much sense to me either. Like, girl, you the mayor now and you calling about this. I don't know. That didn't rub me the right way either. That seems kind of random. Or and then I'm thinking Gene and Tony could have been in the mix of this and gave some type of info to lead them there. I don't know, because like y'all said, we can't trust anybody. But the fact that she coming in so bold, like it's a gotcha moment, I really don't think she's gonna find anything. She gonna be looking stupid like she always do.
Okay, might find some old some vibrators and stuff from the other night.
DeMarcus, that unprescribed medication is for Tommy, and Tommy lives at Madam's house. So I need you to let that go.
Oh, that's true. That medicine is prescribed, and it's prescribed to Tommy. So I mean, what they gonna say?
Yeah.
Yes. He lives there. Tommy.
Okay, the way she was calling Tommy, I said, "Come on, Tommy." Tisha, thoughts on her getting served the warrant, allegedly warrant, because Candy says that it was a Chinese menu. But thoughts on that, and thoughts on any type of theories that you may have for the upcoming season or second half of the season. Sorry.
Well, I mean, they had to make it good. Somehow, because it seems like everybody on the law enforcement side, including the judges, are gunning for Madam anyway. So it probably wasn't that hard to get the paperwork in order to serve her. Plus, she, in her own words, if the processors are going to find you, they're going to find you. Okay, it is what it is. But this is what I think. I think that it's not going to be as easy as we're talking. We know ultimately at the end, Madam is going to win, but I don't think it's going to be easy for her this time. I think she's going to have to go through a lot of situations, but how they're going to attach it is to the people that are close to her. I still feel like there's an op group looking to tear her apart, and they're doing so not by attacking her, but by attacking her money, attacking the people around her, attacking her livelihood, whatever, trying to break it all down. But she's gonna rise at the very end. I mean, she is, but I just don't think it's gonna be that easy. And like you said, she's making mistakes too, because there's no reason for her to take out Keisha, or anybody else on the list. It's just gonna make her look even more suspicious. So get some medication, madam, and calm down and just relax.
Calm down, madam. Take.
I agree with young
What did he
boy.
say? Hold on, let me get. Madam needs to let Tommy hit and stop playing games. Of course. Tommy needs some too, okay? Because we ain't done that in a while. Tika Dushi. Girl, what do you think about her getting served this warrant? And then do you have any theories or, any predictions or anything that you think might happen in the second half of the season?
This whole warrant situation has concierge written all over it. He's the only individual that I know of that's really actually been in her home, even if it was the bedroom. Like, he's been in her home, so he may have a way of planting something to make her look make it look as if it belonged to her. I really don't. It was crazy that they just pulled up, and again, I was just looking for Tommy. Like, why the hell you not at the door? Like, why is Madam answering her own door? Tommy, I understand that you were probably looking after Blue. Like, Madam did tell you, go follow Blue, follow Blue. I get that, but you had time to get back to the house. And then again, he could be hiding from the popo. You know, he don't like process servers. He don't like police. He don't like little puppies. So he could be somewhere hiding. But it's very interesting that they finally, after all these seasons, have finally made their way to her home with an actual quote unquote warrant. We've never seen this happen. So maybe they actually have something, or maybe they think they have something. And as far as when this series, or when it returns, just want to see how this whole situation right here is gonna play out. I really don't want to go through the remainder of this season with Madam and Blue having an uncertain relationship. I don't like that between the two of them. I prefer that they, are on the same page. So maybe Blue will talk to her and say, "Hey, I've been seeing the therapist," and then Madam will probably say, "Hey, well, just be careful because you can't trust them," or whatever the case may be. Madam probably had a whole bunch of therapists in her lifetime, so she would be the one that could possibly relay that information. Um, Trouble could snitch. Rayshawn and and Quincy are going after Babyface, Jerry Brown, and we're gonna see. We're gonna find it. Maybe we'll get to see if some more information is revealed to Fuego as far as him actually talking to those guys who did what they did to Sandra, and him finding out that Madam had a little role to play in it all, and then just go from there. But either way, I'm excited. I hate that it's gone. I don't know how long it's gonna be gone for, but whenever it comes back, I'll be ready. Either way.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, as far as my thoughts are on them getting served, I mean, it's just a little piece of paper. They ain't gonna find nothing. They ain't gonna get nothing because this is Madam that we talking about. So you already know how it's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? Team Madam in the building. West Side to be DIE. Hey. Now, now, but seriously, I don't know if anything is gonna really be in the house to find. I don't know how real this warrant is. I think that judge has it out for her. So I think that they can pretty much get anything from this judge at this point, but I really don't know how valid it is. I think that there is going to be a problem with that whole drug test. I think they are going to try to get rid of the evidence that it didn't exist, but that ultimately is going to be the thing that comes back is the drug test. I think that's going to be the little key to getting all of the other evidence kind of thrown out, because if you taint one thing, then boom boom boom. So I think the key is going to be finding the drug test at the hospital, and hopefully they're able to find whoever they were trying to get to destroy it. Maybe they kept the copy. I don't know. But I think that that's going to be one key part as we move into the second season of it. I already told y'all what I think about Quincy and Babyface. I think he about to take everything Babyface got, which ain't much, and Babyface about to be homeless again. Yeah, I'm sorry, unhoused, because apparently we have to say unhoused these days. He about to be unhoused, and I think that's what's going to happen with that part of it. I think that El Fuego is going to have a dark moment, but I don't think he's going to go all the way in on it. I think he's going to get close, but he's not going to go there. But I'm still going to try to love him, Tika, regardless. Okay, regardless, even if he don't do what I want him to do, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to still rock with Fuego because he's fine. And as far as Doc don't really have a storyline right now. Midnight, I think he about to get full-blown stalker on him. He still ain't gonna learn his lesson about these females, and he's still gonna do what he do. But I really can't knock that man hustle. $1,000 for a dinner. I mean, geez Louise, that's interesting. I'm just saying. But then $500 to put your mouth on something is just interesting as well. I just don't understand. It just is what it is. But I think that we're going to see his full blown stalker come out. And I think that she's going to do exactly what everybody thought she was going to do, take that one situation and use it as a get back, a payback for him not reciprocating her. Whatever it is that she's wanting this relationship, even though she knew what it was. It's dumb, but at the same time, I mean, I guess you shouldn't have put it down the way you did. I don't know. I'm gonna blame you at this point, Midnight. And then as far as everything else is concerned, Tony still don't trust her. Tony and Amp, I don't think that they're gonna be back solid. I think that Amp will be okay with Dime and this whole Big D thing. I don't think that he's gonna go off the rails. At least I'm hoping, but I don't think they're going to go that route again. I just don't think they're going to write it like that. But you never know; it could happen. I just feel like we've already made people hate him so much that now we're working really hard to make people like him again. And I just don't see them going that route. But I don't know; it could happen, but we'll see. But I don't think so. And then I think that's all the characters. You know, Tommy just ride from Adam all day, every day. It is what it is. Blue, we talked about her. I don't know. We don't even we have no clue. We need more stuff on that one. And I think that's about it as far as all the characters. I don't have a ton of theories. I really have to sit with this a little bit more to see what I really, really, really feel. But other than that, y'all, that's what's up with All the Queen's Men. That was season 4, episode 8. This is a mid-season finale. Don't know when the second half of this is coming back out. Y'all go ahead and let me know in the comments what y'all think is going to go down. What are your theories? What do you think is going to happen with all the characters and all that good stuff? And make sure that you're following everybody on the panel. Everybody up here has a channel. Some of us talk about All the Queen's Men. Some of us do not, unless we're, doing the panel stuff. But for the most part, everybody know about it. So just go show everybody some love. Go, like the video. Do all the things that that help us to push out our videos into this thing that we call the algorithm in YouTube. So now we just need to know what everybody has going on their channels. I'm gonna start with you, Candy Love. I know we got some stuff going on tomorrow.
Yes. We have Married to Medicine tomorrow at 9:30ish. Tuesday, the Oval with Tamika, live after show. On Wednesday with Tamika and Monique 69 Ways Johnson. We got Sisters after show. And I think Found comes back this week. And Miss Carol will be doing a live watch of Found. And then, rinse and repeat. Gosh, y'all got me working hard.
Tamika, what you got going on, boo?
Yeah, pretty much what Candy said with Sisters and the Oval. I was about to say All the Queen's Men, but I forgot this the mid-season finale. Probably some type of panel on Found. I want to see what they're gonna do with the second half of that. And then I think it's just Love After Lockup. I don't know if I'm missing anything, but y'all come on over to the channel if you ain't never been in the den and check it out. There's be plenty of things over there.
Hey, Tisha, what you got going on? I've seen you drop some videos. I've been checking them out. What do you got going on your channel? Uh-oh, you're muted, boo.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all know I'm the new kid on the block. And so I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. So don't forget to hit that button for me. But Candy Love and Monique 69 Ways. And I just did a live right before this one for Love and Marriage Huntsville and all that jazz. On Tuesday, uh, I am following the BET, not the BET Plus app, but BET, where the Family Business season 5 is dropping. So I'll be doing the episode 2 for season 5 on Tuesday to go along with those that are watching on BET. It comes on BET at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then also this week, I'll be dropping a new segment. It'll be about real life stuff, but based on the hot topics. So just make sure that you like, share, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you know whenever I go live or whenever I drop a video. And I appreciate always being on the panel with all of the opinions and the love up here. And happy birthday again, Tamika. We love you.
Yes, yes,
Hey.
yes. Yes, I have one more
Mm-hmm.
thing. I do want everybody to I implore you all to either go to my community tab or go to Dial M for Movies, which is Ari's community tab. Her brother and niece were affected by the Altadena fire in LA. They lost everything. They have a GoFundMe. If you would please go out and support them, sending money directly to somebody that we know through somebody that we know is better than I would say better than the Red Cross because they have to go through so much red tape. But I know some people are sketchy about giving money, but just do what you're supposed to do because you're supposed to do it. $5, $10, whatever you have, just please donate because a lot of people have lost a lot of things and it's going to be a long time before they are able to get back on their feet. And this is just something to help them, in the meantime, in between time. Please and thank you.
Absolutely. Definitely echo that sentiment. Just do what you can, that goes a long way. So I think Candy said it was on her page and Aries page. So definitely go and support, guys. Tika D. What you got going
Yes.
on, girl?
Yes, 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 and yes. Listen, a couple of things. First of all, once again, happy birthday to Mika's Den. Again, I hope your 2025 and beyond is all things amazing. I saw you already on the internet looking good, hanging, having fun. I'm not mad at that at all. So definitely blessings to you. I'm sending my prayers to those affected by the fires as well as the storms. We got stuff going on all across the world, East Coast, West
Yes.
Coast. There's things going on, and y'all, at the end of the day, all we can do is be prayed up, prepare for the worst, but just be prepared no matter what. And with that being said, Virtual Club Eden is always a vibe. I gotta say thank you, thank you, thank you to my girl EJ, the TV Junkie, for always bringing some interactive content when we do these Virtual Club Edens. It's always a vibe. I really do appreciate it. Appreciate you for including me. We just having fun, just having fun. With that coming up on my channel at All Things Ruthless, I do have the Oval that'll be coming up on Tuesday. I have Zatima that's going to be coming up on Thursday. And I'm gonna feel real lonely because there's no All the Queens men, but I will find something to fill in the blanks of the loneliness that I'm feeling. We got so much other great content that's gonna be coming out. We got the Family Business New Orleans on the 27th, and on the 17th, you guys, I will definitely be recapping The Girl in the Garage. Y'all been looking for Gail from the Oval for a very long time, and
Oh,
we found her, y'all.
yes.
She's in the garage. So make sure y'all come back to All Things Ruthless and check that out. And that's pretty much it. EJ, what you got going on? The Queen of Eden.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes, 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 yes. Listen, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much for always coming to hang out and talk about all the Queen's men. Tika, thank you for being my co-host and always, making this thing work. It works with the both of us, and I feel like we've created a really great group. Tisha, I appreciate you coming into the fold. We couldn't have Moochie because she's recuperating, but hopefully maybe after the mid-season she'll be able to come back up here because we certainly miss her. And of course, my girl, my niece, she is just had a baby, so we're missing some pieces of it because we've kind of rotated out a lot of people, or a few people, not a lot of people, throughout this whole process. But I always love doing this. This show is absolutely entertaining to me. This show is absolutely fun. There is no malice. There is no anything. I really try not to tie a lot of real life stuff into this show because it is so fake and it is so outlandish to the point where you just cannot tie a lot of real life things into it. Are there some topics, maybe, possibly, but it just be too much. So I always come up here with the idea of just having fun, and I appreciate you guys just allowing me to be me and just have fun and go with my shenanigans. I really hope and I really hope deep down inside that everybody knows that I do not condone the violence violence that Madam gives to anybody. It is a character in a television show, and so are all of these dancers. That's all it is for me. So I just wanted to say that because I feel like sometimes it gets kind of convoluted and things get, y'all know how it goes. So anyway, with that being said, I do have Mayfair Witches that are coming up tomorrow. I'll be talking about that along with Married to Medicine, which will be later that night with Candy. And then on I have videos all week coming out for the Family Business New Orleans, so definitely check those out. If you haven't checked out my Family Business New Orleans conversations already, then definitely go and check those out. I'm explaining who Big Shirley is. People have a lot of questions about that because these are people that you haven't seen. I'm just explaining a lot of different things, diving into the book, going to get some of these answers for y'all, and went over the trailer. So definitely check out the trailer breakdown, kind of broke that down and did some things. And I'll be dropping a lot more content around that. On Sunday, we'll actually replace this with the Family Business New Orleans, but it won't be until week after next, after the show drops. So we'll have 1 week that we'll be gone, but we'll definitely be back up here on Sunday to talk about the Family Business New Orleans. I actually believe it's the same exact people that's up here right now who will be talking about the Family Business New Orleans. So I'm excited for that. And I do have some other stuff going on. Sometimes I can't remember the entire schedule. But of course, if you're a member of the channel, do watch alongs on Saturday. So definitely make sure that you come join those. I do have a post up on the members only where you can actually choose if we're going to be watching Sparkle or if we're going to be watching the 5 Heartbeats. Those are going to be the choices for this week. And then is there something else? I feel like, Mavs, Married at First Sight. Listen, Ikichi was out here acting a fool. If y'all might watch Married at First Sight, I actually love talking about that show now. I don't know why. I've been out here in these reality streets. So that show is an interesting show to watch. So if you watch that, then definitely check that out on Thursdays. And then when the Family Business New Orleans comes out next week, I will be doing live after shows, just kind of just discussing what happened on the show. And then, of course, we'll have our group discussion on Sunday. So keep your notifications on and all that good stuff. Right now, your girl is just about to go ham in on the Family Business New Orleans. So prepare to be sick of me. I'm sorry. It is what it is. So anyway, y'all, go ahead.
EJ, I just want to say real quick, I know we got to get out of here. I forgot about Zatima to Tika said that's the other thing. And I do have Aries GoFundMe shared on my community tab as well. But I want to say thank you to you ladies. First of all, just Club Eating in general, always a vibe, always enjoy it. But to take the time out to, celebrate me and show me some love. I thought maybe I was going to get a little dance or something. I was not expecting to have messages from Moda J and Torian and Miss Kira and Monique 69 Ways and Subbies, baby. Y'all have me up here balling. I felt so loved. And, sometimes just life in general, honey, y'all know it's been lifing on me. And I'll be feeling like, what the hell am I doing with this YouTube thing? But y'all definitely like the time you took the clips you got, girl. I need a clip of them clips. I was like, wait a minute. Like, I don't know who did what, but just thank all of y'all. That was so amazing, so special. I loved it, loved it, loved it.
Oh, you're welcome. And thank you to Candy because Candy definitely helped me pull all of this together. We just I don't know, she did a lot of the legwork. I did a lot of the editing, but she really, really got in there. I just asked, I was like, hey, and she just got right in there. And that's what I love about this space. And that's what I love about the people that I do work with is that I can reach out to people and be like, hey, if you've not come up with some crazy idea, y'all be like, okay,
Yeah,
EJ.
okay. I was knocking like I'm knocking on doors, selling knives. Not. Hey, not. Hey.
Okay, so I appreciate y'all so much. That just lets me know that this is a great set of people, and I really do, really, really, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you. And I do believe in giving people their flowers, Tamika. And you are one amazing individual. I'm keeping it 100%. Like you are the one person that I know is always consistent, and the one person that is always going to show up no matter what. Rain, sleet, or snow, sick, whatever the case is, you always going to show up. And and to me, that just shows a lot about your character and who you are and the person that you are. Because, child, let me be tired, sick, or anything. I'll be like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. but
Got
you just always
pneumonia.
show
She
up
up
and you be
there.
smiling and you just like, cause
Listen.
listen, exactly, and that just shows, and I appreciate that about you. Every time I ask you to be on a panel, you're right there, and you're always there if you can be. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very little times that you cannot be, but you always make the time. So I appreciate that. And I really feel like we have grown an actual friendship just outside of this whole YouTube space. And so, and I truly do love you and I appreciate you. So happy birthday to you. And I'm glad that you enjoyed it. And y'all, we're about to get up out of here, folks. Somebody start crying again. We'll talk to y'all later.
It's
Good
all
night,
You
right
have to
to
y'all.
don't nobody
cry.
care. God.
Listen. Listen, y'all know I'll cry in a minute. All the Queens men will be coming back for episode 9 January. We didn't see that, Bobby Ray.
No, we didn't see that.
It said on the thing that this was the finale. So and and that this was it. We don't know when it's coming back.
Baby,
So
don't have me sitting up
so
looking at my phone at 2 o'clock in the
we'll
morning.
see. If it comes back, hey, we'll be here. But that's what BET Plus said on their thing was that it was the finale. So you know, there we go. But anyway,
Don't
y'all, we're
tell
about to
me.
get up out of here, and we will talk to you guys later. Peace.
Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal,